It's your boy Versuz here, also football 2K8. I did a video about 2 days ago, and I've got several comments. And
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Jeff again. Was just browsing through videos and I saw that Versuz put up a couple of more All Pro Football 2K8 videos. And he's talking about the AI problems. Once again, this is a game that's been out of print for 3 years or so, and there's no way that a patch can be put out for it. There's nothing you can do about the problems that's in this game. But still, overall, you can't take away the fact that this is one of the best football games ever. But Versuz fails to see that, and Versuz, as like a little child, and says I can do whatever I want. But let's just start the video.
why was the pass rush, pass rush in the way that we was? It was late that night, and I was listening, and I will admit that they were not listening.
And first off, kudos to Versuz for admitting that it was not a blitz. Bravo. I can't give you a hand clap. But yeah, whatever. Continue.
But it was pretty late.
Okay. Before we go on, I just want to go back a little bit.
admit that they were not.
Now this is as you call live gameplay. Now he picks a 4-3.
Blitz, but it was
Now we see razor left and razor right. Once again, razor left, razor right. And in this next play, he's going to choose strong left or razor left. And I'm just going to show you what happens.
pretty late. I made a video earlier, a Madden video that I was calling Dominic Camardi, Antonio Camardi. I looked at it pretty late, so my bad on that. But that does not excuse the fact of what happened. But I've got several comments under that video stating that I shifted the line, but
All right, once again, 4-3 defense.
shift the line, but I didn't shift the line, and there was no.
Hold on, let me go back. All right, this time we just picked a 4-3 defense.
Shift the line, but I didn't shift the line, and there was no manipulation there. So I'm going to show you exactly what was happening in that video, and let's watch and see what happens. You can see I'm on defense. They're running the no huddle, and I'm just going to control the free safety. And you will see the defensive line.
Okay, now remember, everybody, he picked strong left or strong right with coverage. 4-3 with coverage. I believe it was cover 2 or cover 3. But this is what he chosen, and the offense goes into a no huddle. Now let's see what happens.
Do the exact same thing that they were doing in my past videos. You've seen Leslie O'Neal as well as the rest of the defensive line. They will do the same animation and rush the quarterback the same way.
Of course they will do the same thing over and over again, because you did not call an audible to change it to the other side or to be in the right spots. Continue.
For the second time, there was no blind shift whatsoever. I'm recording this in my PCR, so it captures the whole screen. As you see, they do the same pass rush every time. Some people thought that I was controlling Leslie O'Neal, but that is not the case. As we can clearly see here, they will do the same animation, the same type of pass rush again and again. It does not happen on every play, but it does happen in this game. And I'm showing that it happens.
Okay. Everybody knows that this game is flawed, but it's still considered one of the best and most realistic football games out there. Despite the flaws, everybody knows that the game has flaws. No game is perfect, Versus. It's a football game. It's a video game. Everything cannot be perfect. Let's continue.
I think it only happens when you crash to certain sides, but this crash is unrealistic. No defensive line crashes like this. As you see, everyone is in man coverage. Some people thought that Leslie O'Neal was in the zone, but as you can see, it's just a two-man. It's just a flaw in this game that they do this. And they will continue to do this if the computer keeps running with no hurry.
Okay, now let me roll this back a little bit and let me show you something. Okay, now I believe this was the defensive end, I believe.
Zone, but as you can see,
and let's just go back for a minute.
Two-man.
And I believe that's the defensive end. No, that is the that's the defensive end, and that's the linebacker.
If the computer keeps running,
both of them were dropping in the coverage, but the defensive end saw the linebacker had him, and so it was like, okay, I'll go help sack the quarterback. But I guess Versuz didn't really pay attention to that. Once again,
they do this.
He goes to the outside to go help, but he says, oh, okay, the linebacker's taken, and he moves on.
As you can see, I am calling no audible, and I'm not shifting the line.
Once again, let's go back for a moment. He calls a timeout.
As you can see, I am calling no
4-3.
audible.
Razor left.
No
razor left, razor right. And then he picks a coverage.
Whatsoever. Let's see what happens. You can see they crash the opposite direction. Get the same.
Okay, they crashed the other direction because you made it so. It happened that way because you chose that particular play. Either way, Versus you picked a play. You picked a play for the line to shift in that direction. Stop fronting, man.
Animation, the same manner. Besides, number 94 is not playing his own. Yet he will do this every time.
Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward this a little bit.
Because as you can see, the guy uses
And of course, he has to show a little petty stuff like morphing and so on and so forth.
let's keep going. You can see the time and the clock. And now shifting anyone, there they go again. And they will get the fact.
And once again, you did not call an audible, and you're using the same play that you first called.
Let's see exactly how they got the fact. Let's look at the offensive line, not just the defensive line, but the offensive line. Both the offensive and defensive line is unrealistic on this play. There's no way a defensive line.
Is this inexcusable? Yes, it is inexcusable. But once again, this game is 3 years old. It's out of print. There's no hope for a patch whatsoever. So what's your point of doing this? I do not understand. I don't know what your ulterior motive is in doing this, but it's not helping you, Versuz. So you need to stop it. Just stop it.
Crash like this. They can crash to the right or to the left, but not like this. They don't use it. And the offensive line don't just stand there like this guy. He's a statue. And he picks up the block only because my guy runs into him. Let's look at the other side. They're statues. They're just standing there. They have no awareness. They have no idea what's going on with the quarterback. They're just going to stand. As I said, the offensive line and the defensive line, there's no way that this is representing real football. Not on this play. There are some things in this game that are pretty good, but not this. This is inexcusable. They will not stop the videos being made. So I say you're just wasting your time. This is not real football right here.
Okay, now that's the only play that doesn't represent real football, as you say. But throughout the whole video, I pretty much saw you running the same plays, strong left and strong right over and over again, without calling an audible to prove your point that it's the computer or or AI doing it on its own. You didn't call an audible. You kept the same plays throughout that whole cycle. So once again, your logic is flawed. You have not proven anything. You have not proven anything, Versuz. You continue to call strong left and strong right throughout their whole process. And when they was doing no huddle, you kept those same plays. You did not audible out. So the result of the plays is because of you. The last play that you showed, yes, it is unexcusable. But once again, this game is out of print. It is 3 years old. There's no hope for a patch. And your reason and your motive for doing this, I do not understand. And, it's childish. It's stupid. But yeah, just tell me what you think, guys. Have a good night. Peace. Sorry this video was so long, but yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.